I'm so excited for this class, you guys, tonight. My name is Hannah Shanks. I am super honored to be teaching tonight alongside two of my very best friends and fellow Young Living leaders, Holly, Simon, and Amanda. And Holly, I want you to introduce yourself really quick.
Hi, you guys. I am Holly Simon. I have been on this path of using only natural products and really just regaining skin health, all of those things for 7 years. And yeah, I'm super excited to be here. My favorite Young Living skincare product, hands down, is the charcoal mask. And it is a miracle worker. And we'll talk about that here in a little bit.
All right, Amanda, your turn.
Hey friends, my name is Amanda Givens. I have been using non-toxic skincare, I can't talk, for, my gosh, almost 8 years. It's been a pretty cool journey. My favorite things are probably the Art System and the CBD Beauty Boost, which you are not going to want to miss that section tonight. So I'm really excited to be here with these girls.
Absolutely. I'm so excited. We have so much good stuff to share with you guys. I'm going to screen share because we have a really awesome PowerPoint that we want to share with you tonight with all of the good info, and we will be happy to share this with you guys later, and anything you want to look at closer, we can share that with you. Okay. So my name's Hannah. I didn't say what my favorite skincare product was, and it's really hard to choose, but I think the Art Gentle Cleanser is going to be my hands down favorite thing ever from Young Living, because it literally has changed my skin in my adult years. Okay, so I'm kind of going to tell my story, but before we get to that, I want to know if you will hit the chat button. There's a chat room on this Zoom call, so you guys can interact with each other in the comments. The chat is always a super fun place to hang out because everybody always gives really good ideas and share stories and stuff. So make sure you're hanging out there. You can ask questions and all kinds of stuff in there, but I want to hear from you. What is the most expensive skincare product that you have ever bought? Okay, because the skincare and beauty industry is billions and billions of dollars every single year. Did you know that? Taking care of your skin is something that a lot of people, a lot of companies, and literally an entire industry spend millions, if not billions of dollars marketing products to you to make you feel like you need them in order to get glowing, healthy skin. Okay. So I want to hear what the most expensive product you've ever bought, because it's crazy sometimes what the cost of beauty products are. Like sometimes they are crazy amounts of money. So, okay, you're giving me the brand names. I want to know like how much money you spent. Okay. If you're willing to share how much money you spent, let me know. If you're willing. I went to a Young Living beauty school one time, which is a really awesome, intensive day of training. And one lady had spent $1,200 on a skincare item, one item. I think it was like a serum or something. Okay. I'm saying $295, $150, over $100, $350 for a whole system. Okay, so women, as you know, women are willing to spend some money. If skincare will make a promise to give you glowing and healthy skin, everybody wants that glow. Everybody wants to be blemish free and have really smooth skin and have the plumpness and the firmness and all of that stuff. All right. And so we can spend a lot of money on skincare. And as you all are sharing with each other, you guys have probably spent a lot of money. I have spent a lot of money on skincare products that make promises, and sometimes they don't deliver, right? And that is my story that I'm going to share kind of as we go through tonight. So let me go to the next slide. So here is the thing. I want to make a proposition to you tonight. I'm going to propose that you're the best skin of your life, your absolute healthiest skin. It does not start with finding a miracle skincare system. It does not start with having a 35-step, super complicated morning and evening skincare routine that has like all kinds of little things that you put on in different ways. It doesn't start with even like supplements. It doesn't start with a dermatologist. It doesn't start with any kind of like medicated anything. The best and the healthiest skin of your life starts with getting synthetic toxic ingredients out of your skin. Okay. And here's why, because as you can see, this slide says your skin absorbs 60% of everything that you put on it. Okay. That is a really startling statistic. It absorbs 60% of anything you put on it. And so a good rule of thumb is that if you're not really willing to eat it, you basically are eating it if you put it on your skin because your skin is absorbing so much of it. We used to think that the skin was like an impenetrable barrier, and that's not true. It's a semi-permeable barrier, okay? And a lot absorbs into our pores, and then it gets into our bloodstream and it gets into our body, all right? And so we have to be really careful with what we put on our skin because it gets inside of us. And so a lot of times we will find skincare products, commercial skincare products, even the really, really expensive ones, they contain synthetic chemical ingredients that are terrible for our bodies, terrible for our hormones, wreak havoc on our skin. And they make these promises to us. And then what we put them on our skin, it's getting into our bodies. And that's what's causing a lot of problems with hormones, a lot of problems with like skin being really irritated, and we don't know why. We really need to cut it out with the toxins. We have to cut it out with the toxins, because your skin, the healthiest skin that you will ever have, will be on the other side of a journey of eliminating toxins from your skincare routine and from your life, okay? After you get toxins out, then nutrition and hydration are some of the most important things that you can give yourself, okay? So bad stuff out, good stuff only in. So only natural products. And there is kind of a myth that you have to sacrifice effectiveness for natural. Like if you're going to be one of those clean beauty people, that your like products aren't going to work that well. And I'm here to tell you tonight, we are going to dispel every single inch of that myth, because that is not true. It is not true. Literally the best skin of my entire life is right now, after I've been using natural products for 8 years. And I'm going to share my story here in a second, because I veered a little bit from my self-commitment in using only natural products, because I had 2 kids. One was in 2015, and then I nursed her for like 15 months, weaned her. And then my skin started to like really break out. Like I had hormonal acne, and I was like, I don't know what to do about this. I got pregnant again, had my son, weaned him at around like 15 or 16 months again. And around that exact same time, I started getting horrible cystic acne, just one pimple after another. It would get more and more and more broken out and irritated. And it was just really hard to figure out what was going on with it. Like I knew that it was like hormone related, but I could not get on top of it. And so I was trying, honestly, too many things. I was not committed enough to just a really simple, clean skincare routine and supplementing and making sure I was nourishing my skin from the inside out. And so I kind of wondered, because I felt like if it clears up my acne, it's probably worth it to just use it, like even if it doesn't have the cleanest ingredients, I was still kind of committed to like clean beauty, but what I did is I ventured off into finding all kinds of like acids and peels and serums and acne treatment medications from like clean beauty companies. That really, what ended up happening is that I ruined the acid mantle of my skin. And you can kind of see it in that before picture, how on the edges of my chin, which is where most of it was concentrated, that's my most sensitive area of my face. And I was putting tons of product, not necessarily clean product, much too harsh of product on that area constantly in order to try and clear it up. And I was actually making it worse. Okay. And so that picture on the left was mercifully, it was in 2020. And so everyone was like not around people. So a lot of people were like, I didn't even know your skin ever looked like that. Yeah, well, it was because I was staying home all the time and I wasn't around anyone. But that was in 2020 is when it was at its worst. And I decided, it was about July, and I was like, something has to give. I have to really make this top priority for myself to fix this. And I knew that I needed to really pare down and get rid of all of the synthetics, all of the other products that I had tried, all of the serums, all of the peels. I ditched all of them, and I decided I'm going to treat my skin like the most sensitive part of my body. And it has to be like, I'm going to be a purist. Okay. So here's what I went back to. I stopped using anything else except my Art Gentle Cleanser from Young Living. And then I would do a very light layer of the Art Moisturizer on that. And I would only do it at night. Okay. I stopped using anything that would strip. I even stopped using pure essential oils on that area for a while and just kept it moisturized and cleansed with very, very simple products until it healed. Okay. And that was really important. I needed to add moisture back in, give it some really good nourishment. And I also started taking tons and tons of vitamin C and using our Beauty Mineral Sulfurzyme internally, as well as beauty minerals that I'll talk about here in a second, but lots of minerals, lots of vitamins and minerals to help rebuild the integrity of my skin from the inside out, as well as I literally cut back on every product that I used until I healed it. Now, it took me probably 6 or 7 months before it was actually like I would consider healed, right? And that was a long process, and it was hard. I will tell you, it was hard to be committed. But I took this selfie totally unfiltered, like a couple of weeks ago. I actually took it to show like how the ends of my hair were really fried, and I was going to do a hair mask. So, but I took that selfie to show my skin. I was just amazed. I was like looking in the mirror, and I was so grateful, remembering how July of 2020, my skin was literally the worst it has ever been. And I can honestly say now at almost 34 years old, my skin is it is the best skin I have ever had. And I have been really intentional and very committed to having extremely simple routines with my skin, treating it like it will break out at the drop of a hat, right? So I have to treat it like a sensitive little baby, right? But I know that. And so I can be really careful. And I use only pure natural, no toxin products. I will not put a toxic product on my face, bar none. Absolutely, it will not touch my face. And I have really enjoyed the fruit of that labor over the last 2 years. And so I'm committed. I will not put a toxic product, and I'm going to keep up with my hydration and my nutrition as well. Okay. So going into that, I'm going to make an announcement right now, because we don't want to wait till the end. We want you to be excited about what's coming. So all the way through this class, literally, we could keep you here for 3 hours if we wanted to talk in depth about everything we're going to talk about. So what we're going to do is we're starting a Facebook group. It starts on Monday, but you guys can get in and add people throughout the weekend. We're going to do a summer skin prep challenge for this last 2 weeks of April. It's going to be on Facebook, and everything we talk about tonight is kind of going to be a highlight, but in the Facebook group over the next couple of weeks, we are going to do deep dives of education about every single thing that we talk about. We're going to talk about skincare systems and routines, things that you can do to promote glowing skin, cellulite, all the things we talk about tonight. You can expect a much deeper dive into that. We're going to do live videos and tutorials and all kinds of recipes, and really get you pumped up and ready to know exactly what to do with these products for getting your summer skin ready for summer. Okay, ready to see the sun, ready to be on vacation, and all that fun stuff. Okay, so here's what we're going to start with, okay? Because we know we need to be, the bare minimum is we need to be cleansing and toning and moisturizing with something, okay? That's like the bare minimum skincare routine. And I actually recommend very simple, and I love Young Living skincare because they're toxin free. They are derived from all natural ingredients. You're not going to find a single toxic ingredient in any of these, and they are very gentle, okay? So my favorite is the Art Gentle System, okay? And I love that the Art is for all skin types. It is for sensitive skin, which I said I have. So my sensitive skin thrives on the Art cleanser, toner, and moisturizer. That is like my jam. All right. The next one is the Bloom Brightening System. This is a 3-part system as well. And it is brightening, it is tightening, it's like Spanx for your face. That is the one that Holly Simon swears by. She's obsessed with it as well. And then our Orange Blossom system it's a 3-part system as well. It's the charcoal bar soap, Orange Blossom cleanser, and the moisturizer. Also has an acne treatment cream, which is amazing. If you have blemishes, it's a really effective treatment. So that is for acne prone skin, oily skin, teenagers love it, or if you're in a season where you're just dealing with a lot of acne, that is the one that we recommend. So again, we're going to do really deep dives into all of those in the group. So you want to make sure you join the group. If you have like hormonal acne or specific issues, we will help you to figure out what you need, okay, in that group. Okay, let's talk about hydration. All right. So this is one of my favorite topics because I love hydration. It's like a big passion of mine. And I love drinking water, and I love talking about drinking water. So hydration is really important for your skin, okay? Because dehydrated skin is going to, over time, lose elasticity and start to feel rough, okay? It's going to start to feel rough, and like the texture is not going to feel good. People with dehydrated skin also show more scars, they show more wrinkles, and they show more age spots, all right? So something interesting to know is that women, they kind of equate like getting older with starting to show signs of aging. And really what we equate with signs of aging is actually just showing signs of chronic dehydration, right? So if you have been dehydrated for years, it's going to start showing up in your skin. And if you think about your skin is like your outermost layer of your body. And so it's going to be the last to start showing signs of chronic dehydration. So that's a bad sign when your skin starts showing chronic dehydration, because that means your whole body's suffering. Okay. So like drink your water. Okay. You have to drink your water. So we're going to talk more about hydration in the group. Oops. I went back instead of forward. Okay, but here's the thing. You can drink water all day long. And if you drink in like tons and tons of water, then it might just like flush your system and you might not still be getting hydrated. You can like over drink water and it not be hydrating. So water has to be in conjunction with minerals. Okay. Minerals are actually the key for really like staying hydrated and hydrating in your entire body. Okay. So here, listen to what minerals do. Minerals are like literally everything. The one mineral of magnesium is responsible for over 300 functions in the body, and all minerals work together in various ways to do all kinds of different things. It's like mind blowing to think about minerals, but so minerals strengthen the skin matrix. So literally like the interconnected fibers that make up the skin, they strengthen that. They slow down aging and repair DNA damage. Minerals are literally cell communicators. So they go tell a cell what to do, what to look like, how to behave. Okay, that's pretty important. Minerals also stimulate collagen production, elastin production, hyaluronic acid, keratin, and filaggrin, I think is how you say it. And all of those are proteins that make your skin look plump and supple and young and youthful and glowing. Okay, they also help fight UV damage and fortify against free radical damage. So all minerals have antioxidant properties as well. And they also provide nutrition to the skin. So here's what's really important. The body does not make minerals. It has to be provided with minerals. Okay. And so if you're only drinking water that's, especially if it's been like purified and like doesn't have naturally occurring minerals in it, I try to drink mineral water or add minerals to it so that you're actually getting enough minerals. So there's two really, really great ways to add minerals to your everyday diet. And one of them is the Young Living Vitality Drops. They are actually fortified with salt from the Great Salt Lake, which is a really, really mineral rich electrolyte source. And so they put that salt into those vitality drops. So they literally are hydrating you while you drink water. They also make you want to drink more water, which is really key if you're trying to increase your intake. And they taste delicious. They have all kinds of different flavors. Literally my entire family, from my 4-year-old to my husband, are obsessed with them. We go through like 4 bottles of these a month, and I'm totally okay with it because everyone is more hydrated when they're drinking them, and it helps us drink more water. And I love that we're getting real electrolytes, not like fake synthetic ones. All right. Another one is mineral essence. Okay. This one actually isn't delicious, but I take it in capsules. So I fill 4 to 5 capsules twice a day of mineral essence. And it is like a really rich mineral supplement. Okay. You can take it, if you're brave, you can take it, just put the dropper in your mouth, like towards the back of your throat. And you can do it that way as well. You can also absorb minerals through your skin. So adding mineral essence to your baths at night, if you take like a nightly bath or add it to your kids' baths, it can be absorbed through the skin as well, which is really great for skin health and your overall body. All right. Okay. The next mineral we're going to talk about is key, and it is sulfur. All right. So sulfurzyme, this is like a magical supplement from Young Living. I have never seen anything like it in any other supplement company, and it works so well. So it's literally magic for growing healthy hair and nails and glowing skin. And it's a naturally occurring form of sulfur. And listen to what sulfur does. All right. It is the beauty mineral, and it is one of the primary minerals to stimulate those collagen and hyaluronic acid and keratin production of those proteins. All right. So it is like literal skin food. And it has helped so many people because it feeds and nourishes the skin. It helps so many women to heal from things like rosacea, psoriasis, eczema, and even poison ivy. You can take it in high quantities. If you have a poison ivy outbreak, you can take like 8 capsules every 4 hours to really combat that. And I have seen magical results by doing that. You can do like 6 to 8 a day if you're really trying to get on top of rosacea or psoriasis. We have tons of testimonies on my team of women who have literally dealt with those problems their entire life, start taking sulfurzyme, and they get the best skin of their life because they're supplementing with an amazing mineral. And then it also helps to promote healthy and strong and shiny hair and nails. So a lot of people are dealing with hair loss right now. And this is one of those things that you need to be adding to your daily regimen if you are dealing with hair loss or you're wanting to help thicken and regrow healthy hair, or even if you just want to have beautiful, shiny, glowing hair for summer, which is really fun. It helps with hair softness and growth and just the overall health. Again, it helps strengthen that matrix that makes it up. So it helps it make keratin, which makes your hair stronger. It helps it actually make the protein that makes your hair stronger. So, okay. Next, we're going to talk about gua sha. Who has heard of gua sha? Anybody heard of gua sha? It's really cool. It's one of my new favorite things. And here is why gua sha is amazing. All right. So gua sha is actually an ancient Chinese medicine. And that's like way cool in itself because those people know what's up with the human body. Chinese medicine is all about like energy flow. And so gua sha takes that principle and applies it to massaging your face with the smooth edge of a stone. So a lot of times they're made with like jade or quartz stone. Both of them have, different benefits for energy in the body. But here's what you do. You it promotes lymphatic drainage and the buildup of toxins and fluids in your face, which is amazing that there's something you can do for that. And it increases oxygen and vital nutrient flow to the skin on your face. It also increases circulation and decreases inflammation. And with consistency, doing gua sha can help with helping your face be more toned and contoured and have just really, really glowing skin because you're bringing all of that great circulation to it. Okay. How to gua sha. I will share this picture with everybody later because I know you're going to want to save it. But this is kind of how you do it. So you first of all, you want to have a clean face and then you want to apply some sort of serum. All right. So best would be the CBD beauty serum. Second best would be the Art Renewal serum, which is absolutely an amazing product. And then also the Essential Beauty serum is a great, really inexpensive serum that has tons of amazing essential oils in it. So those are in order of preference for me. I would choose the CBD serum first, but you choose whatever is your favorite. So cleanse your face, then apply the serum. Then firmly but gently, you use the edge of your stone, and you can kind of see in the picture, the stone usually has some little cutouts or notches in it, and it'll show you how to do contouring on your face. So you don't want to like hurt yourself. So it shouldn't be painful, but you want to do it firm enough that it's drawing circulation to your face. So it does need to be firm. And you use the edge of the stone to scrape and massage the skin up and away. So you're always going away from the middle of the face. A lot of times you'll like stabilize one side while you scrape and massage away and then do the other side. And you always do it from the middle out. And then you can kind of pause and rock it at the edges. That's where the lymphatic system drains. You can also do it on your neck. The results from doing this for like 60 to 90 days, I could only find YouTube videos. I couldn't find great pictures when I was looking for them. But if you will Google like gua sha 90-day results, you'll see some YouTube videos you can go watch where people had really dramatic results in like the contouring and the depuffing of their face, and their skin texture and appearance was so much better after doing it. So when you combine this with a lot of face serums are really expensive and they have toxic ingredients in them. So if you will remove the toxins and then add a really healthy natural serum to this routine, your results are going to be even better than a lot of the girls that I was seeing on YouTube who are using really terrible ingredients in their skincare products. All right, I am handing this over to Holly to talk about her favorite product ever.
Hey, you guys. Okay, so I'm going to run us through some really fun summer prep hacks for your skin. These are like 3 to 4 of my favorite little things that I do for my skin. Hannah brought all the deep knowledge and the good stuff. I'm just going to bring some really simple tricks. Okay. So the first thing is this 5-minute glow up. And this is, who has used Young Living's charcoal mask? I want to hear it in the chat. And I want to hear your results because I don't personally know anyone who has purchased this charcoal mask and not had some sort of like phenomenal, crazy rave review. And here's why. If you don't know, if you've never heard of Glam Glow, it's actually Hollywood's little secret. So what the bad thing about Glam Glow is though, it has bad ingredients. But the premise of Glam Glow is they use clay, and they even have essential oils in theirs to and they have acid in them to take off, basically, it causes your skin to give up the layer of dead skin cells and basically gives you like instant camera ready skin. So what Young Living has done, we literally like begged, because I looked at the ingredients of Glam Glow and I was like, okay, Young Living can do this better, right? It's like that real, I can do this better. I'm like, they can totally nail this and do it better because they're not going to their priorities are natural, delivering natural, high performing skincare. And so, I'm telling you, Hollywood stars, this is what they use when they have red carpet, when they have photos, whatever it is, to basically give themselves like the best makeup day of your life. Here's how powerful this is, okay, with Young Living's charcoal mask. It's made of Tahitian volcanic clay. It is loaded with major luxury ingredients. It's loaded with clays, and it's also like when you put it on, you can see it working. So this is not one of those products that you are like, is it working? Is it not working? No, you put this on and in 5 minutes, you can see. If you guys have experienced this, please light up the chat so other people can see. I'm not just like hype girl with nothing behind it. You can literally see it. It pulls everything out of your pores like nothing I have ever experienced. And it has natural fruit acids. And so when you take this off, I'm telling you, your skin is like, it's the best glow of your life. Okay. Best glow of your life, best makeup day of my week. I do it 3 times a week. That's probably the max end you're supposed to do it. I have normal skin. I don't struggle with oily or dry. I go a little dry in the winter. I go a little oily in the summer. I'm pretty much normal. So maybe if you have sensitive or dry, you'd keep it to like 1 to 2 times a week. But every single time that I use this, I'm not kidding. He just did it again yesterday. Tyson comments on my skin every time. And I don't know how, that's my husband, if you don't know him. I don't know how he notices as a man. I'm grateful he does. But every single time he's like, man, your makeup looks really good today, babe. You're just like glowing. I'm like, yeah, it's my makeup job. But it's really the 5-minute glow up. I'm not kidding. You'll thank me later. 5 minutes. Best skincare product. This was the one I said at the beginning. This is my absolute favorite skincare product. And so even if you're going through summer and you're like, I just want to not wear makeup today. I want to put on my eyebrows and my mascara, and I just want to have glowing skin. This is it, sis. This is it right here. So, okay, I'm going to move on. Hannah, if you could hit the slide. Oh my gosh, that's a great little tip. Hannah said it's also great to pull out toxins of bug bites. That's so good. That's literally what it does, is it pulls out impurities and toxins from your skin naturally. So, okay, this is the next hack that I absolutely love. So I did not get into Young Living for skincare. I had no idea when I got into Young Living. I was just looking for actually a pretty intense solution. We had a chronically ill daughter. I was looking for essential oils. There's like in my life, there's before Young Living and after Young Living for the medical side, okay, for medicinal reasons that absolutely changed our lives. But I wasn't looking at the skincare. And in fact, I didn't look at the skincare until I healed something with lavender on my daughter's arm. And I thought, every time you use one of these Young Living skincare products, you're probably getting the benefits of and the power of essential oils as well. Maybe I'll try this, right? And so I started dipping my toe in. Guys, I have, just like Hannah said, I have the best skin of my life. I have people who knew me like 7 years ago who have watched my hair and my skin change. My cousin is one of them. And she is like, your skin, your hair, wow. And it's because of the same switch Hannah was talking about. So let's talk about cottage cheesy. Take it easy, cottage cheesy, right? Like everyone, all of us hate the dimples. And here's the thing about cellulite. Cellulite has nothing to do with the amount of fat you're carrying. I know girls that are $110 who have cellulite, okay? It is actually partly genetic because it has to do with, we'll just call it the netting that holds your fat, right, from between your skin and your muscle. So the problem is, you need something to dissolve. You need something to nourish your skin tone, increase circulation, as well as something to help kind of brush it out, roll it out, and those things. This stuff is literally magic. It's called cellulite magic, to be exact. And you want to combine it with a dry brush. And who has used a dry brush? Yeah, that's your fascia. Brenda's like, use the word, Holly, not netting, use the word. So who has used dry brushing? Does everyone know what I'm talking about here? Okay, it's basically like those brushes with the handles. I probably should have put a picture. You can hang them in your shower. It's a great time. Put your cellulite magic in the shower, hang your brush in the shower, and step to the side and do this at least 3 times a week. And guys, if you're doing this and brushing it on with the brush, it is absolute magic. It is loaded with essential oils that are proven to move fat cells, detox fat cells, and increase circulation, as well as the power of the dry brush combined. So this stuff also smells really, really good. So if you're wanting summer legs, this is it. Start right now. What are we? We're mid-April, ladies. I know me, like I show up this time every single year and I'm like, that was fun, Holly. You had a lot of fun this winter. It's time to get routine about a few things again. So, okay. So I'm going to move on. Yeah. Hannah said the results from dry brushing are amazing. Yeah. Google people's results. So awesome. Okay. Next thing is Mira. I don't know how people say it. I say Mira. And this is like summer leg heaven. Okay. We're talking about summer skin prep. Guys, it doesn't get any more summer skin prep than this. Okay. Who deals with chicken skin? Who deals with your legs hate you after you shave, or you have bumps like day 3 and you're regretting shaving? This is literally one of my favorite body care products that I have found with Young Living, next to probably just basic lavender lotion, because basic lavender lotion is not basic, by the way. Like, it does crazy stuff to your skin. But this stuff, it softens your skin. It softens the actual hairs. So the razor literally glides over your skin. No razor burn, no bumps, and it is super hydrating to the skin. Again, Young Living really showed up and surprised me in this area, because I did not expect high quality, high performing, super luxurious ingredients, and Meneral is no different. They even made a skin, if you are like super dry, get the Meneral cleansing facial cleanse. Okay, if you're super dry, and add that into, do that at night, because that is also super luxurious. But you guys will absolutely love this. Best summer legs of your life. It's literally leg heaven. So okay, if you want to go next. Oh, another thing, when you get out of the shower, you literally don't have to put on moisturizer. You do not. If you use this, let the people know. Yeah, Shanta's like, it's the best shave of your life. It really is. Is it a little like, does your razor, does it come through your razor, the oil, very like as easily as maybe like a junky Suave shaving cream? No, but I just clean it out, right? Like, I just hold up to super hot water. It's worth it. I promise. Like, it's the best shave of your life. Okay. So the next thing that I love for summer is this little trick, fat melting magic. Who has done this besides me? Guys, I did this last year. I was in a pinch, a little pinch. And I was like, everybody says that grapefruit melts fat, right? Everybody says it. I'm going to try it. Guys, I literally took grapefruit oil. We were like, we were a month out from the beach. I had done nothing. And I was like, I am going to just use this grapefruit oil and see how magical. I'm going to push it to its absolute limits and see how magical this is going to be. Because I got this swimsuit I'm holding and I'm looking at it and I'm like, yeah, we got some work on my arms, around my abdomen. So I literally took grapefruit oil every single day, put it on my arms, put it on my abdomen. You guys, I'm not kidding. You can ask my husband. My like inches fell off. It was a little bizarre. Now, was it summer? Was I more active? Of course. But I'm telling you, it was even weird in the fact that I didn't want to eat as much. And if you know anything about grapefruit oil, there's actually several oils that actually, what is the scientific word for that? I can't, my brain is not working. But basically, like, it causes you to not want to eat. Okay. That's a roundabout way of the word for it. So it has grapefruit has unique fat dissolving properties, 100%. And if you've never used it, this is like that little secret in your back pocket for summer girls. Use it. Now, here is a warning I need to put on this. Grapefruit is it is photosensitive, meaning like any citrus fruits, in their rind, they have a property that attracts the sunlight to help them ripen. You are not a fruit, and you need to remember that. If you're going to be in the sun, do not put this on any area that will be exposed, because you're going to get the worst burn of your life, okay? But I just did this like on areas that weren't being directly exposed to sun, and I did it at night is when I did it. So I didn't have any problems. So, okay, now the fat melter roller, if you want to really kick it up a notch, I'm personally very, very lazy, okay? I DIY very rarely. I just want results, just, put it on me and go. You can make the fat melter roller, which is a combination of grapefruit, lime, peppermint, and cinnamon. And those oils together, guys, kick butt. This is a renowned recipe. It's in Oils and Glass book, and just equal drops, and then go ahead and cap it off with carrier oil, whether it's coconut oil or whatever, V6 oil from Young Living, and you'll apply it the same way. So, okay, I'm ready for the next one. Yeah, test the limits. Okay, so this is the last slide I'm going to cover for summer skin prep, and we're just going to talk a little bit about troubleshooting, okay? It's not on here, but if you didn't know this, purification oil is known as like the zit zapper oil. And so if you don't have like a lot of trouble, but maybe you get a little pimple here and there, write that down, because purification oil on a zit, I'm telling you, it knocks it out. Okay. But if you are having more trouble than that, if you are like needing some troubleshooting, number one, you can absolutely come to the person who invited you. They can get one of us. We can help you consult. We can help troubleshoot with you. Okay. But these are kind of the two first things that I would look at. Number one is Progestins Plus. A lot of our skin trouble is hormonal, and low progesterone, wacky progesterone levels is one of the number one reasons that your skin is kind of wiling out. You can actually put progestins right on your skin, on your face even, for trouble spots, especially if you're a teenager, but even me, like mid-30s, like sometimes women go through this period of like adult acne because everything is fluctuating again. And so that's one you can really reach for. Go and study Progestins Plus. It is a natural, completely natural progesterone. Okay. Synthetic progesterone is very bad news for women. Very bad news, just as bad as birth control. Okay. You can use, this comes from wild yam. It's amazing. I don't have time to go into all of it. We will in our challenge group. But the second thing would be the acne treatment. And my daughter actually makes an acne roller out of the Oils and Glass book. Again, I didn't put the recipe on here, but it's several oils and the acne treatment. And she has struggled hardcore until she started the acne treatment and the acne roller together. And you guys, if she stops using it or gets lazy, it is unbelievable, the difference. And so the acne treatment is absolutely for trouble spots if you need some major backup. Okay. And it is all natural as well. So I love that. Lauren said Progestins Plus has helped clear up my monthly breakouts. Yep. Okay. I'm going to go ahead, and I think Amanda's up.
Hey friends, I am super lucky tonight because I get to talk about one of the best things that you can do for your skin from the inside out. And so this is like the glow up mocktail. I love the name of this because it's just so true. It's two different things. And the first thing I want to chat about is Ningxia Red. Ningxia Red is something that lots of us oilers, we're all obsessed with it. And we're obsessed with it because it is a very powerful guardian against cellular damage. So it's packed with whole dense nutrients that are really important to keeping your skin youthful and glowing. Antioxidants, you know, we take on free radicals every day, right? In the foods that we eat, sunshine, our body has free radicals that cause damage to our skin every single day. And if we flood our body with these dense whole foods that are packed with antioxidants, then our skin will in turn naturally have less inflammation. It will help even skin tone. It will help so many other things in our bodies also, but it really, really shows in our skin. Do you guys know that like pomegranate juice from Walmart, it's in the funny shaped bottle. Everyone talks about, oh, it's so good for you. It's so good for you because it's full of antioxidants. But Ningxia Red is like that times 10,000. It is powerful. It's packed with essential oils. It is totally packed with all of the dense nutrition like blueberries and broccoli. It's all of the stuff that you could never eat enough of in the day. And we all know that if we feed our body really well, it's going to show in our skin. It's going to show, right? So my favorite thing I would say about Ningxia Red is that I've watched it kill inflammation in people's face, because when we really are packed with, you know, a lot of bad things from whatever's going on in our life, we carry it in our face. And I've actually experienced this myself with my autoimmune disease. And so I am a Ningxia fan. But what makes it really, really great, especially for your skin, hair, and nails, is when you mix it with our sulfurzyme powder and capsules. They're two different things, but they basically are both packed with MSM, and they are so good for making your hair long and luscious and beautiful. So when I was 36, I'm 42 now. When I was 36, my hair was actually falling out by the handful and it was really brittle. I had 4 kids and I started this glow up mocktail and the Mermaid hairspray, and my hair completely changed. It's so long. It's way down past my bra strap now. It is the best health that it's ever been in. And I totally attribute it to this right here. And I know we talk a lot about hair. You can go to the next slide, Hannah. I know lots of people have had issues with their hair and COVID and just really struggling with that. This Mermaid hairspray is so good. It's so good. And I was not a believer because my hair is very dry and I was afraid that if I put essential oils onto my hair, that my hair would be greasy, that it would not work. I had no faith. I was literally 6 years into Young Living before I started this trick. And I'm so thankful that I did. So I started that mocktail, and at the same time, I started this Mermaid Hairspray, and I swear I saw it grow within a matter of weeks. My hairdresser has commented several times about how long and healthy my hair is. I've only been seeing her for 1 year consistently. I used to hop around to different hair girls. I've seen her for 1 year consistently, and she will absolutely tell you how different my hair looks. Cedarwood is so good for hair regrowth. We see it with men even all of the time. And so you can just spritz it on like after the shower, mix it up with the Royal Hawaiian Sandalwood spray. It's a great little hydrosol spray that's packed with nutrients also. And you can add your oils to it and just spritz after the shower or spray it before bed at night, however you like to do it. But that is really like the hair magic trio. And, you know, we go through so much with our hair in the summer when we're swimming, we're in the beach, we're in the ocean, we're in chlorine. Chlorine is a, hair killer. So this is so good to have on hand. I have 3 teenage daughters and they love this stuff for sure. All right. So the next one, this is the thing of the night. Can I just be real with you guys? This is the thing of the night. This is the best thing that ever happened to my skin. It's called the Boho Botox, and it is 100% the breakthrough that you've been waiting for. So it's really a 2-part, like luxurious facial care just system basically. So CBD Beauty Boost has rose oil in it, and I think it smells like angels came down and kissed my skin. Like, if I'm being real, like, it's so good, you guys. It is packed with it. And the thing is that CBD is so great for our skin, and we don't talk about it enough because research really shows that CBD, it protects us from the oxidation process. So a lot like Ningxia Red, but in a different way. It's great for cellular repair. You guys, I used to have big brown melasma spots after I had my kiddos. This is one of the things that helped me get rid of it. It's excellent for cellular repair. Any of you girls like creeping up into your 40s? Seriously, like cellular repair is so important, especially if you spend a lot of time in the sun. But also the CBD Beauty Boost is packed with omegas, and it's got fatty acids in it, vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin B, all of this yummy, nourishing skin oils that really makes your skin glow. It's so beneficial for damaged skin. So I'll just share a small part of my skin story. I've always been really blessed with great skin. And I have really normal skin, like Holly said also. And I just started going through some stuff after a car wreck. My hormones were out of whack and my skin started doing some really crazy stuff. I was breaking out down here, but I was really dry up here. And it was just, I was in a weird place. And so I committed to this Boho Botox, and it changed my skin last year. So the first part of it is this serum. It's so long lasting. So when I saw the bottle, it's, this big. When I saw the bottle, I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm going to use that every day and I'm going to go through it like crazy. No, that bottle will last you for months. I will take the dropper and apply it right to my face and then rub it all over. It doesn't take much at all. So know that as you look at this bottle. But the second part of it is capsules full of a very specific essential oil called Longevity. Longevity is basically a DNA preserver in a bottle. It has 4 very potent, very life-giving oils in general. So it's packed with things that will help you on a DNA and cellular level. The stories, the pictures that we have coming up for you next are all really attributed to just doing these 2 things. So it's 4 oils. It's orange, frank, lime, and thyme. And it's a literal facelift. I want you guys, like if I had to ask you guys to commit to nothing else for 30 days, it would be a great wash. And then it would be doing this Boho Botox, because I think you will see your skin and your face literally lift, be brighter, just be more overall even, and just have better skin in general. So Hannah, do you want to flip us through some of the before and afters? And Holly, I really know that you love this stuff, right? Is that you or is that Hannah? Might be Hannah. One of them. Yeah, it's Hannah. But Hannah, are you around? Yeah, I couldn't remember who's like as obsessed as I am. I know Holly uses it, but why do you love it, Hannah?
So it's the first serum. So it is a little bit greasy when you first put it on, but it's the first serum that I've ever used where like after the first 5 minutes, the greasiness is completely gone. And it like just, I notice a huge difference the next morning. Like I will wake up and feel like, oh, my skin looks like glowing this morning. It's always like the next morning I'm like, oh yeah, I used the serum last night and it's magical. So that's what I noticed. And I actually just started the longevity capsules a couple of days ago. And I'm going to commit to 90 days of that and see what my results were. That's also why I took that like after picture
Yes.
a couple of weeks ago because I wanted to see. So do you want me to show pictures?
Yeah, will you show the pictures? Let's flip through them together.
I can't see the dates on this.
Okay.
I think this was a month. I'm pretty sure this was a month.
It's 1 month, June 15th to July 15th.
Yeah, look at the difference in how her skin looks, you guys. This is an unfiltered picture of a Young Living member who did the CBD Beauty Boost and the longevity capsules every day. Isn't that amazing?
You know what's weird?
She's so much brighter and lifted.
Mm-hmm.
And also what I've noticed about all of them is it's almost like their skin tone is different, like in the healthiest, most glowing way. It's kind of like what you were talking about, Hannah, where your skin, when you're using synthetic products, is always reacting. It's either overproducing oil. It's just like, it's always trying to like react to what you're doing to it. And when you stop all that nonsense, your skin finally, and then on top of that, give it what it actually needs, what it wants and craves, it literally just becomes its best self. And that's what I'm noticing about every single one of these.
Absolutely. Okay, look at this close up of her.
Feed me. It literally begs to be nourished.
Yeah. That's her
I
mouth
love this
after
photo
1 month.
Really
that's so crazy.
That redness.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I know. No, you're fine.
Look also like she's very oily in that other photo. Yeah, the forehead, literal decrease of lines. Who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want that? This is one of my favorites ever. This is a dramatic difference. She goes from looking in her 40s to in her 30s in 30 days. Like in 30 days. This is one of my favorites. Look at under her eyes.
Yeah. You can see the age spots that it reduced. So amazing. Okay.
Yeah, it is amazing. Those two combinations. Oh, say what, Hannah?
I said we will do a huge deep dive on that whole process and share more photos and things like that in the group. So,
but you have to come into the group. We are definitely going to be in the group on that
to hear all the deeper stuff about it.
Yeah. Okay, I have one more great thing I want to share with you guys. So, Summer Skin SOS, literal things that you just need to have on hand. So we do not do life without Young Living's mineral lotion. Their sunscreen, it is phenomenal. I have two blonde-haired little blue green-eyed boys, and I remember the first time I used this, Young Living had actually sent us to Hawaii, and it was the only thing I took. And I remember saying to myself, if I have to buy something at the store, I will. Like, I was that skeptical. It covered them that entire summer through multiple trips down to Florida, all over the beach, all over the pool. And it was just phenomenal. It was so protective of their skin. It's non-nanoparticles. It's a non-toxic. It is very hard to make a sunscreen of this quality. You will not find it anywhere else. Trust me. I am a mama 5 and I did the research. You will not find it. This is the best sunscreen. You can apply this in the morning before you apply your makeup, just a thin layer. If you really want to protect your skin, that's a great thing to do, especially as we head into summer. But this is in my mom bag. I will never be without it. It is so good. I mean, think about too, doing your shoulders as you wear tank tops this summer, just really protect beautiful skin. And the other thing is Lavaderm. Lavaderm is filled with lavender and it is nourishing for your skin. So in our family, this is what we use if some of us choose not to wear sunblock. So I've done that a couple of times. And if I burn, I will Lavaderm, and by morning it is tan. Do I recommend that? No, it ages you faster. But is it there? Should you need it? Yes, absolutely. But it's also just good. Maybe you got a little tan. It's just nourishing. Put it on your legs when you're out in the sun. Let it really feed your body. So I love both of these little emergency products. Tuck them in your bag. You won't need more than 1 tube of them in a summer. Really easy peasy hack right there. All right, Miss Hannah, what's our next slide?
I think it's me.
Holly, you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to kind of wrap us up here. And the way I want to do that is I want to read a couple of really awesome comments that came through tonight. And then we're going to talk about how to get started very quickly and be done. So, and if you have any questions, now is the time to ask them. Okay. So, okay, I saw a couple amazing testimonies up here. And one of the ones that I loved was about the Mermaid Hair spray. So if you want really luscious, amazing hair, number one, get on the mocktail, the Ningxia Red and Sulfurzyme. Number two, do the Mermaid Hair spray. So this is what Janice said. She said, the Mermaid Hair spray worked for me. I lost a bunch of hair about 8 months after COVID. And after a couple weeks, I noticed some tiny hairs coming back and filling in. And now it's all back. That happened to a lot of women. That happened to my best friend, Shanta Ritchie. She actually commented, I lost 80% of my hair from the virus. And I've been using the Mermaid Hair spray and Ningxia and Sulfurzyme and Hydrosol spray. And I'm seeing new growth. So happy. Such a big deal. Kylie Wade said, I'm a hairstylist. Mermaid Hair spray is the best. My hair generally grows a ½ inch a month. Or she said, hair generally grows a ½ inch a month. Mine has grown 2+ inches. So that's in 3 months. So that's amazing. So, okay. There was one more about, I think it was Brenda. Brenda's testimony on her skin is so amazing. There it is. Brenda said, I switched to Art Skincare, which is the Art Gentle system, 1 ounce of the Ningxia Red a day. And in 2 weeks, my skin cleared up after trying everything for 55 years and has stayed clear for 7 years. And I know that to be true because I've known Brenda now, Brenda, 6 years? And I've watched that. And she gets compliments all the time on her skin. She is just glowing. And so, yeah, I'm so pumped. Now, here's the thing. After all of that, this is a fun summer skin prep class for customers and non-members. If you're a non-member though, if you're a customer, you're like, ooh, I get to use my account for all these things. But if you're a non-member, you may be like, whoa, this was a lot. I am overwhelmed. I don't know where to start, okay? So you wanna start very basic, right? Very, very basic. Get you a good skin cleanse. Get you a good moisturizer, even if that is just the CBD beauty boost, okay, if you want to use it for that. Just pick out a few things, okay? And here's the way you can get started. Option 1, you're simply going to use your friend's link. Whoever invited you here, they have a unique referral link that will be beneficial for them as well as good for you. And you're going to fill your cart up with goodies, okay? If you fill your cart up to 100 in product value, you get 24% off for entire year. So I always make sure you do that. If you only want to buy, maybe it's the art cleanser, or maybe you want to do the boho Botox with longevity and CBD, or maybe you just want to grab my favorite, the 5-minute glow up, the charcoal mask. You just want to get one thing, right? Make sure that you put it on subscription, because if you put it on subscription, you also get the 24% off if you didn't spend the full 100 product value, okay? The option 2 is to purchase some sort of starter bundle. There are all sorts of starter bundles. You can walk through that with your friend and then tag on, maybe a couple Young Living skincare products or whatever it is. They actually also have a art set, an art gentle cleanser set. It comes with the art cleanser. It comes with the toner, which the toner is like a bomb. That's why we can't cover everything. This is primarily focused on summer, but the toner alone is life-changing. And it doesn't have that alcohol that most toners do that strip your skin. And then it has a moisturizer. Okay. So we don't want you to be overwhelmed. It's actually very, very easy to get started. There's lots of fun things going on right now. And we're so grateful you joined us tonight. So anything else, Hannah or Amanda?
Yeah. Can somebody pop the link to join the Summer Skin Prep Challenge group in the chat? We will open that group now. We're going to be adding, give us grace. We just started it tonight because we had to keep it a secret until the class started. So we're going to be popping a whole bunch of content and getting ready to really launch that on Monday, the 18th. That's when all of our deep dives education. I'm literally so excited about this group, you guys. I cannot wait. My brain is buzzing with things that I want to talk about and share with you guys and educate on. Our skincare, all of the products are literally life-changing and they're 0 toxins. So you're getting everything bad out and everything good in, and it is literally going to give you the best skin of your life. I feel completely confident saying that to you because it has for me and it has for Amanda and it has for Holly and so many people on our team that I know. And so I'm just so excited because this is a really fun journey to start with everyone because I know how life-changing it has been for me and how much it can be for you guys. So
Okay, so
Oh,
Serena,
there we go.
yeah, the link to the group is now in the chat if you guys need it. Serena said, what is the grapefruit scrub for cellulite? So the only grapefruit scrub that I know about, so the product that Young Living has is Cellulite Magic. It is a massage oil with, and we recommend doing it with a dry brush, but there is a grapefruit scrub recipe, and that is grapefruit oil, and it's actually coffee, if I'm remembering it correctly, coffee and I believe like maybe a little bit of sugar. Oils Plus Glass is the book that I brought up several times, and it has a lot, it has that coffee grapefruit scrub. It has a lot of things in it, as well as the acne roller and several other good recipes. So
yeah, it's really good. All right, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. This replay will be on a YouTube video, and I will try to get that finished tonight so y'all can have the link to send this to friends or watch through again if you want to. And I'm also going to choose a winner from that post we did a couple of days ago for somebody to get a free little goodie from me in the mail, a free little like Young Living skincare product for joining us tonight and sharing what you thought the secret to your best skin ever was. And a lot of people did say like using natural products. So I was really excited. Some people had already caught on that was the most important thing, is to cut the toxins out of your life. So, okay, grab that link to join the group. What was that?
Don't forget that you don't have to be a Young Living member to join the group.
Yes,
You're
everyone is welcome.
Invite anyone who wants to learn about skincare. They're welcome to join this group for sure.
Yep, open to everyone. Yeah, for
Absolutely.
sure. All right, friends. Thank you so much. We will get the replay up to you as soon as possible. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. We'll see ya.